Did you know Biden broke the US flag code by flying an LGBTQ flag over the American flag? Never before in American history has this happened. Speaking of Joe Biden, we talked about this a few minutes ago about the people that were on the White House lawn. What we didn't talk about was this. That's the pride flag flying above the American flags. Now, besides being offensive, it very well might be a violation of the United States flag code. According to a number of experts, the U.S. flag code dictates that the only American flag allowed to be at the center or the top of any display, only the American flag is allowed to be involved in a display showing other flags, and the American flag must be at the center or at the top of any other display. And if by chance they're held equally or below, it's considered to be a disrespect to America. In other words, the transgender agenda, according to Biden, is shown to be more important than the United States of America. Tom Fenton, the president of Judicial Watch, said, "The code is very clear. The flag of the United States of America should be at the center and the highest point of the group when a number of flags or states or localities or pennants of societies are grouped and displayed from staffs. In other words, there is no question. And yet the code was violated for the first time at the White House in the history of America. And it's being celebrated instead of condemned. What say you?"
You know what, Barry? They did this on purpose, and you have leftist organizations right now all up there screaming, saying that they did not violate any flag flying laws. If this was on a pole, right? They're saying that this is because this was not on a pole, and that the flag was, not elevated above the American flag. But they're not even supposed to hang them in the middle, in the center that way.
Oh, you
right?
can see it's clearly above it.
Right, yeah, and it's elevated above the American flag, but they're all screaming. And even on some socialist media platforms right now, Barry, when people posting this and saying that they violate it, and you can clearly see that the sodomy flag is higher than the American flag, they're flagging people's posts for saying they're putting out false information. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Because,
I did. I've heard it.
yeah, it's crazy. And it's clearly, you can see it. Don't believe your lying eyes, Barry. Don't believe your lying eyes. It's just an illusion, because it's kind of oval shaped that way. So it appeared to be that is higher. No, it is clearly higher.
And it can't be in the center either.
And it's not supposed to be in the center.
The
Correct.
center is the dominant place.
Yeah. So what basically they're saying, the United States of America is secondary to their perversion. That's what this is saying. It's secondary to their perversion. And if you speak out against their perversion, then something is wrong with you.
Well, put me in that barrel, pal. Put me in that barrel.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Speaking about something wrong, we've talked about this for about a month. Bud Light is not backing down. They have just announced they are the sponsor of an all-ages drag party in Arizona coming up in the next couple of days. They're the prominent corporate sponsor. It's the Pride of the Pines. It will include drag queens and other LGBTQ themed performances, and it's an all ages pride festivity. Geez, isn't that just great? And there'll be safe spaces for everybody. Other sponsors include Old Navy, Toyota, and Coca-Cola. But on the poster advertising this just joyous event, please, no nudity. Because they're afraid that people will take their clothes off, and, well, that might be bad for the movement.